Welcome back to Soda City Live. 2 events, 1 purpose, to provide hope. The McDaniels Golf Classic and Gala returns at the end of the month with proceeds from the 2 of these events benefiting the McDaniels-Pucci Cancer Fund. Joining us today with more is Suzanne Pucci. She is the president and founder of the McDaniels Automotive Group, and Bill McDaniels, he's the founder of the McDaniels Automotive Group. And we're so excited to have the 2 of you joining us today to share more information about this amazing 2-part event. I'm going to say it's 1 event, but it's 2 parts, 2 different weekends, which is actually different from what you guys have done in the past. So tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, so April the 25th, Friday, is our golf tournament. It's going to be at Fort Jackson, and it is just an absolute fun day, a celebration of life. And it's just an amazing tournament. And then May 3rd will be our Gala, which is the following Saturday. And that's going to be at the Columbia Metropolitan Convention Center. And again, just a fantastic event.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the Cancer Fund and kind of what your mission is and why these 2 events are so special and mean so much to your organization.
Well, we've been playing golf now for 35 years in this town for this tournament, the McDaniels Golf Classic. And, you know, I know we have benefited so many people's lives. A lot of the money has gone for research. A lot of it's gone for patient care. You know, when you're diagnosed with cancer, sometimes the family, they need counseling. And, of course, most of the people, they are under, the communities are underserved, no insurance, and there's a need here that we really are just proud to be a part of, that we're giving back to helping those people with cancer.
Right, and there's a few very interesting pieces to the things that you all do with your cancer fund. You're in making sure that their needs outside of their physical needs are taken care of, because when you are undergoing treatment, you're not always able to work, so you're helping them with their utilities, you're helping them to make sure that their families are able to be there with them as well. And something that I learned earlier today is there's some special chairs. You mentioned some chairs that the proceeds in the past 2 years have been able to help you know, these folks that are undergoing treatment to have. And I'm thinking, what's so special about the chairs? But there is something very special about the chairs. Let's talk about those chairs.
Yeah. Well, you know, Lexington Medical Center Foundation does a great job of communicating with the doctors, the patients, to find out what the needs are. So these chairs, these patients are spending 4, sometimes 6 hours in these chairs. And sometimes their family members need to be there with them as well. And so they have a comfortable chair and a place that they can work and do work while they're sitting with their sick relative. And the cancer patients also, they need comfort. They're there for a long time, and these chairs have heat, they have massage, they can, you know, plug their computers up to them. I mean, they are top notch. And it really helps when you're going through this process to have the things that you need and to have some comfort and not be thinking about where you're at.
Right.
You know?
Right. Let's start with weekend 1 with the golf classic. Let's talk about some of the things that are going to be happening. You know, there's the tournament that's going to be happening, but what else will folks be able to take part in while they're there?
Well, let me start off by saying registration starts at 8 to 10.
Okay.
Everybody wants to go to the driving range, so we'll allow a couple hours for that. Then we got a fun thing with the fire department with a ball drop that you can win. I think it's $500 if your ball goes in the hole first, and everybody's trying to get there first. And of course we have the cannon out there on the course. And if you feel like you can't get the ball far enough down the road, you can shoot it out of a cannon, or they'll shoot it out of a cannon for you. But that's really fun. And we have all kind of stations throughout the 18 holes we play. We use both courses at Fort Jackson. We do have just a few teams left. Please hurry if you want to get into this thing, because it's so much fun. But we have all kind of stations: food stations, beer stations, fruit stations. We got a little bit of everything. So it's really a day of fun. And this is for the golfer that really maybe don't have that much skill. We have, you tee the ball up, best drive. if your ball's not on the tee, on the green, and 2, just get in the cart and let's move to the next hole.
I love that. No pressure.
And we got two $50,000 gift towards buying a new Porsche.
Wonderful.
Hole in one.
Yeah.
I love that you guys are taking the pressure out of it. I was going to ask you have to be a pro to compete or be a part of this, and I think that gives people a sigh of relief because sometimes you just want to have fun, and you can have fun being competitive. I mean, because there's a competitive edge to this, but you don't have to necessarily feel that pressure of being perfect. And I also hear that there's some sponsorship opportunities. I know you said there's
just a few.
Just a few. Yeah. So make sure you get on that if you want to sponsor a team. Now, for the gala, that is going to be happening the following weekend on May 3rd this year. Tell us what folks can expect when they come to the gala.
Well, they walk in and they get champagne when they walk through the door. It is a black tie gala. But it is so much fun. We have a live and silent auction. We're actually going to have Candace Glover from the American Idol winner.
Nice.
Her band, Candy Band. She's amazing. I heard her sing the national anthem, and her voice is amazing. So we are really excited to have her. You're getting food, drinks. It's all included in the ticket price to come to the event. But most importantly is, again, a celebration of life and a lot of fun. Tasting rooms. There's food in those as well. We pair those with bourbons, beers, wine, so it's really a unique experience, and we try to change it up every year to keep it exciting. And you really get the works with it. Yeah. I love that. And I want to mention one thing before we toss the break. There is an auction that there's going to be a preview a week before, then 2 days before it's going to go live, but of course it's still going to be going on day of the event as well. So if you want to take a look at some of the items and experiences, folks can do that as well. Where can folks go to grab their tickets? Because they're two different price, you have to pay for 2 tickets separately versus like one big price. Correct. So McDaniels-Golfclassic.com is the website. You can go there. You can purchase tickets. You can buy a golf team. And of course, you can always contact the Lexington Medical Center Foundation for any questions. But website makes it real simple. Very easy. Thank you both so much for joining us today, Suzanne, Bill. We're going to be sure to have these details on our website. So to